I've been a rather successful consultant, management consultant. I have a bachelor's degree in computer science and MBA. Things are looking better in the market in Cincinnati, so that's going to go well. I'm looking at several corporate jobs right now, just about anything, just to do something during the day without having to go to Hebron. And the way I got here really wasn't that financial at the beginning. It was a little bit of depression and anxiety, a failing marriage, which really, my wife was the one that left, and that really bugged me. And alcohol didn't help. I don't drink anymore, but alcohol didn't help. Next thing I knew, I was at the Salvation Army for 6 months, and then left there and went to Covington and was working pretty good, but just chose a place that was too big. And then I just decided to start regrouping and get to normalcy, which of course to do that you need the fuel. Unfortunately, fuel is money. And that's how I got here. Right now, the charities that I do, I have my own organization that I take people that are down and out, and if they're a felon or whatever, there's some misdemeanors that are a no-no also. And first I do is take them down to the library, get a library card. I teach them how to use the computer. I develop a resume for them, and I do a basic cover letter. And then I set them up to learn how to use Indeed and Craigslist or OhioMeans.com. And there's so many people out there that I say, well, what do you do good? Well, they say, I'm just jack of all trades. I say, no, what do you really do well? Because I think we all have our $6 million effect. Now, I can walk into a business and within 30 minutes know a small business and know what's going on, who's stealing. It's usually the church secretary, but no. And they don't tap into what they're good. So they say that, and I say, okay, I'm very good mechanically inclined. Okay, that's a good start. Have you worked in warehouses? Yeah, I'm a licensed forklift operator. That's not a jack of all trades. That's tunneling us into where somebody like this person needs to go. So even sometimes I place 2 or 3 people at Venice on Vine. Well, one thing that they do very well is they help felons get back into the marketplace. But there's got to be a job for everybody. I see some people that are my same age that look 10 years my age, and I'm 52. Some of these guys, they just, one, visible tattoos, no teeth. Getting the teeth thing is very difficult. I tried to start a charity for that. Those ring things, piercings, whatever they are. I don't do that, but some of them just look like they've lived on the street, and some of them have for a very, very long time. 4, 5, 6 years, and alcohol, drugs, it just takes their face. So I'm kind of fortunate there, but I don't have anybody look at me. And of course, if they do, once I start speaking, they recognize that I'm employable, that I'm like customer service, former Marine, the degrees, the experience, the knowledge, then they get past that. But some of these guys, I don't know how they would ever get a job, really. I'm a life experience guy. I've lived very nicely, 36 countries, lived in North America, Asia, worked on 5 continents, Argentina, and so the whole spectrum of life is down here and up here. And so when I kind of put myself here, I guess I could live in Mason or something if I wanted to. So I put myself down here. I'm also working on a book, and it's about what causes homelessness. And you have to look at that and say, give this to somebody. You'll say, oh, that makes sense. Whether it's substance abuse, financial, family, and usually it's at least one of those. But what causes it and what happens with causes? Because any one of those could cause it. So I try and explain it, but it's tough because I don't. It's hard to get through to people that just can't imagine.